I'm on a different level, a hiatus. The coldest in the city, Iceland, that's who raised us. Feeling like Drizzy blessed and I'm way up. Take pussy, get ate up, hit you from the waist up. Nigga, that's just straight up.
Hey y'all, it's D. Welcome to a world full of chocolate. Me. But anyway, y'all, so anyway, please hit that like and subscribe button. I am a new YouTuber, so it's gonna take a while for my likes, comments, views, all of that to come in play, but you know I'm not tripping because that all comes with time and progress and dedication. So anyway, y'all, I'm here to tell y'all my experience, basically. So this is my first week. I basically just started. I came here Tuesday night to Werner, and anyway, so let me give y'all a little background story before I get into that. So I got my CDL June 15th, 2022. So by the grace of God, thank you. So basically what happened was I was looking for a job, you know, and the jobs I was looking for wasn't really meeting up to my expectations, my needs. So I was like, okay, let me check out Werner. I seen a few videos on Werner and I wanted to just really like look into it to see what it is. So basically Werner had I was looking for a job that was paying over, you know, the amount of excuse my language, 40 cents a mile, and I would be able to take my dog, and it was regional. You know, I was all like, I'm okay with regional. I don't mind where I go in regional, but I just want a dedicated route. So I found Werner. They gave me a dedicated route, and they gave me a regional job, and they said I could bring my dog, no weight limit, no restrictions. I'm like, okay, good. Just pay my deposit, and I'm good. So that was okay with me. So anyway, so my recruiter, she sent me here to Werner. Was it Tuesday night? I got here Tuesday night at 10 p.m. So basically, the first process is finding a job. After you applying for Werner, the job Werner. After you apply for the job Werner, then a recruiter's gonna hit you up and they go send you all the information to fill out your application, yada yada yada. And then they go ask you questions and they go ask you when you're ready to go, and then basically it's up from there. So basically I'm gonna just tell y'all my overall experience about it. So I do currently live in Reno, Nevada. No, I am not from there. I'm from LA all day, baby. So but I do live in Reno, Nevada. So Reno, Nevada is probably, some people don't know what it is. It's 8 hours away from Las Vegas. I did live in Las Vegas before. I moved to Las Vegas maybe, I'll say 5 years ago with my parents. Well, my mom, to be exact. So from there, I went to Reno. And then, yeah. So basically, I was looking for something that was regional. So Werner hit me up, and my recruiter asked me where I was, and I told her where I was, and she was like, okay, well, you have two choices. You can go to Phoenix, Arizona for your orientation, or you can go to Fontana. So I'm like, Fontana? That's next to my city. Yeah, I'm going there. So I've never actually been to Fontana. I always pass through Fontana, you know what I'm saying? If you from like LA, you know what Ontario is, you know what Riverside is, you know where San Bernardino. So it's close to all of that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool, I would like to go there because I know my family lives there. Some of my family live in LA, Paris. Some of my family live in Victorville. Some of my family live in LA. Some of my family live in San Bernardino. So to me, I was like, okay, that's easy because if I get bored, I have something to do. I can go chill with my family for the weekend or the day, whatever. So, you know, the only thing about it was like it took forever for me to get my plane ticket because I'm like telling my recruiter was telling me, okay, you leave Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, I leave Tuesday. Where's my ticket? So she like, oh, we gonna send it to you. Basically, they send it to you last minute. Like, if they telling you leave Tuesday and you ain't got your ticket, just make sure you have your stuff packed Tuesday because you go leave last minute. Period. So I'm like, at this point, it was Monday. I'm like, I'm waiting. So I'm like, okay, they still haven't sent me no information. Tuesday, she hit me up like, oh, I hit her, email her like, okay, am I leaving? What's up? So she all like, oh yeah, we're still waiting for blah, blah, blah to process. I'm like, if my stuff ain't pre-processed or pre-cleared, I ain't going. It's Tuesday. I got in my mind, I ain't going. So maybe like 4 hours after that, she hit me up and was all like, your plane ticket is booked for 4:40, you get on the plane. I'm like, so it's already 1 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, let me go home. Let me pack my stuff and let me get ready to go because I'm ready to get out of here. So I went to what do you call that? I went to Vegas. I had a delay in Vegas, so I went to Vegas because I had a 2-hour delay. And from Vegas, I went to Ontario, which is probably maybe like the next city over from Fontana. So like it literally only took maybe 25 minutes from the airport to get to my hotel, which is cool. I wasn't tripping, but yeah. So like they send you a little, once you before you leave, they send you a little Uber code, and you're not supposed to click it until you get to like your final destination, because once you click that code, that's it. And that code is an Uber basically to get you to where they want you to go. So they already do all of that information and store it into the phone. So I get to the hotel, I'm like, okay, cool, and then they tell me like, oh, basically like like right now I don't have a roommate, but it's a chance that I might get one tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not a roommate because we too grown for all of that. But I was like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I'm here now. I ain't finna complain about it. It's free. They was like, well, if you want to get your own room, you have to pay half of it. I looked at her like, dang, I ain't got no money. So I'm like, I ain't got no money, okay? So my rent due in 3 days. Let me go ahead and just sign these papers. So I signed the papers or whatever. And after I signed the papers, I went upstairs, got in my room, ordered me some Uber Eats, took a shower, fell asleep. That next day I had to be up at 5 in the morning. And because it was so late, and I basically didn't get here to my room probably until like maybe like 10:40, somewhere around there. And then by the time my food came, it was 11:30, and then on top of that, I had to take a shower. So I didn't go to bed till like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to wake up at 5, and they told me I had to be downstairs by 5:45 because the guy, he leaves at 6:05, and he ain't waiting on nobody, and he made that clear. So I was all like, okay, let me just make sure I'm here by 5:45 because this is my first day. I might be here at 5:45 downstairs, and he already gone by 5:50. So I didn't want to take no chances. So I got downstairs at 5:40 on the dot. So yeah, so that happened. So basically, our first day of orientation, what we did basically was we just basically like signed papers, that type of stuff. Did paperwork. They went over a few things about the company, what I'm saying, normal orientation stuff. And today is Friday. I got here Tuesday night, so we only did orientation Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So today is Friday, and we got out pretty early, so it really wasn't like we was basically done everything. So he let us out early, basically, and it's Friday, so it wasn't really much to it. It's really, paperwork is really self-explanatory. You put your information, work history, all of that, and most of that is already filled out because you already did your pre-application, you know what I'm saying? So it just generates to the computer. So that's basically what we just did. So they feed you for lunch. They feed you for breakfast and lunch. Breakfast is an understatement. For real, because our breakfast was a muffin and 2 almond bars. And y'all, who want to wake up at 5 in the morning to eat that shit? I want a meal, you know what I'm saying? Like a few hours by like, 8 o'clock, my stomach is rumbling, and this muffin and stuff ain't gonna do it. So just to give y'all the heads up, that's what breakfast look like. But they do feed y'all for us for lunch. They get takeout, whatever takeout they decide at that moment, that's what they give, and they have it between probably 11:30 and 12:30. So that's when you'll get lunch. Lunch be cool, it'll be good, so I don't have no complaints there. And as far as dinner, they already tell you ahead of time that you're on your own for dinner. So basically, you are on your own for dinner. So you gotta save. When you do come here, don't come here without no money, because that was my worst mistake. Like, I had money, but I just didn't want to spend money like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially on fast food. Like, I didn't have money like that to just hand away and give. And I'm just being honest with y'all, because a few days from now, like, I already have to pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, today I have to send my spouse, you know, my rent money, because that gotta be done. You still got bills back home. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have enough to just splurge. They do tell you get paid every Friday. So because today is Friday, but we came Wednesday, we won't get paid until next Friday. But thank God, you know, I got a little money, you know, to feed myself for the weekend and next week, you know. So yeah, just keeping that in mind. But another thing is, like, you know, as far as from your hotel to your that hurts my knot. But as far as from your hotel to the terminal, they do provide transportation there and back. You know what I'm saying? If you miss it, that's on you. You got to find your own way. But don't miss it or you will go. But anyway, another thing is, I want to recap on earlier, is they do give you a choice to either fly, take a bus, like a Greyhound bus, or get a rental car. The rental car they will pay for, but as far as your gas, you have to pay for it on your own, but they do reimburse you once you get there. Again, I did not do a rental car because I'm 8 hours away and I didn't want to have to pay for gas, because like I said, I am on a strict budget. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, nah, just give me a flight. That 8 hours, let me say that time, let me say that money, just give me the flight, because they do reimburse you for your gas, but they don't reimburse until the next week. And if you like me, 22, I don't know about y'all, but me, I'm 22, and the job I work is not, I can barely afford to pay my bills. So how the hell I'm gonna pay for some extra expenses that's not included? You know what I'm saying? So if you was like me, just take that flight. It ain't nothing to it. Some people, they don't want to, and you can take your personal car too, and you just pay for gas and then they reimburse you that next week later. But if you anything like me, do what you gotta do, because I just did what I had to do, and I ain't finna lie about it to impress nobody. Another thing is, so basically, once you're done with your orientation, they say that next week you start your backup classes, which means it's like, basically they just give you backup classes. I think you do it for 2 hours. I haven't started them yet, but what they were telling me was you started basically for 2 hours a day. You do it for 2 hours a day. It starts at 8 o'clock on the dot, you know, and basically you're there for like maybe 2 hours a day. Then they take you back home and they do feed you lunch, they said, which is good, because y'all know I like my free lunch. So they feed you for 2 hours a day, and then you go back after you eat, you go back to your hotel. And basically once Tuesday hit, from my knowledge, what you do is Tuesday hit, they just giving you something to do to quote unquote, you know, say that you did something so they could pay you until you get a trainer. So if you're a woman like me, they did say it was going to take a while for me to get a trainer, because they said, like, as of now, like, they don't have that many female trainers within the company. Maybe like 10% of women work for their company at the moment, and you know, Werner is all over, so it's going to take a while for us females, if we want the same sex trainer, you know, for us to get one. But if you're a female and you don't mind having a male trainer, and then basically you're going to be with a male, and it might be a little more quicker. But you know, for me, I feel like I didn't want to do that, because I'm a woman, for one. I'm 22. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that makes a difference, but with me being that young, people try to take advantage of situations, and young women already. People try to take advantage of women's period already, and nobody can convince me that they don't. And with me being a younger woman, the odds are even higher, you know? And I'm like, I ain't want to wake up in the middle of the night, got to stab somebody through the neck, you feel me? So I was just like, let me get a woman. Not saying that can't happen with a woman, but I feel like the odds are greater with a man, and that's just that being a woman. You know what I'm saying? And if you are young like me, I would say your best option is to wait for a woman trainer, because with that being said is, yes, y'all might have y'all differences, it might be hard, yada yada yada, but I feel like, again, with risk with the man is higher. And y'all women, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, you know, the massaging, the you know, the pedophile, you know, the rape, you know. So I ain't gonna say too much, but for me, that's just was like, I feel like as of now, I don't know, I might change my mind if I have to wait too long. But with me being a woman and a young woman right now, my mind is set on a woman trainer. But if it does change, I'll let you guys know, because I still, as I said, I'm only through my first week. I still got next week to do, so I'll update y'all on that. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I might insert clips of my hotel. I did make a little video earlier because I did go out. So I am going to tell y'all a little bit too about the hotel. The hotel is okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't complaining. It's free, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted something better, I could have went to go get it. But because, like I told y'all, my money situation, I'm going to do what I have to do and keep it a buck. So right now, I'm near all types of food places, stores, even some clothing stores. I'm near Ross, DD's, the Salvation Army. Like y'all said, I'm on a strict budget. I did come out here with clothes, but I noticed that I'm going to be here for a little bit. And because of that, I didn't want to keep wearing the same outfits back to back, which isn't a problem. But I was just like, okay, I need more than 3 shirts, because I only bought 4 shirts. So I'm like, I need more than 4 shirts. You know what I'm saying? If I'm be here for a while, I don't want people to be like, So I went to the Salvation Army. Sorry, y'all, that's the mess that's on my bed right now. I just came back from the store. So I went to the Salvation Army. I got me a couple of shirts. They was like $2, somewhere around there. I don't know. And then they had like a little sale 50% off. And I got me some pants, which was maybe like $7.99. So altogether, I got like 2 shirts, 1 pants. It came down to $7.50. I'm not complaining. It was cheap. If I wanted something better, I could have got it. But I'm cool with that. And one of my shirts was brand new. It still had the tag on it. And the other one looked brand new, so I wasn't tripping. And then I wanted some shorts, and I didn't find none at Salvation Army. And because DD's was next to it, I went to DD's and I got me a pair of shorts. They was like $5.99. So you get what I'm saying? I paid $5.99 for a pair of shorts versus 2 shirts and 1 pants for $7.50. I don't know y'all, but if y'all on a budget, y'all gotta make that trip. But just to let y'all know, when y'all come to the Fontana Terminal, that's what's available for y'all. And the hotel is cool. Like, it ain't that bad. And plus, we got a whole bunch of food places, like a lot of them, and food for less is right here if you really want to go to the store, you know what I'm saying? So they made it easy for us, you know, which I'm very grateful for, you know, because I don't have a car, like I said, and Ubers and stuff is just too much right now, and it's out of my budget. I'm pretty sure next week, you know, when I get more money, I'll probably, you know, want to reconsider those options. But I'm not really sure if I will, because like I said, I'm not here to spend money. I'm here to make money. And that's what I got my mind set on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let it be that. They got a pool here. They got vending machines and stuff downstairs. They got a laundry room. I believe so. I haven't seen it, but I'm going to look because I'm going to need to wash my clothes this weekend. So they got a laundry room. If they don't, I mean, they got one at the terminal you could take your clothes to. They already told us that. So that's fine, which I might do if I don't find a laundry room here, or I might go to my uncle's house, like I said, and wash them there. And you can leave, you know what I'm saying? You can leave and check in anytime you want to. Like, you could leave out for a few days. If you want to check in, you can. You're an adult. They don't hold you to it. No standard. It is what it is. Just make sure you're back here by the time you get to that motherfucking class the next day. But, yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to make this video to inform some people, especially my women, you know what I'm saying? Because our women of color, you know what I'm saying? It's important that we stick together, you know, and we share these moments and stuff, experience with each other, you know, because for me, being a Black woman, like, presentation is everything for myself. So I want that from others in a company, you know what I'm saying? So we already held as a higher standard. So you know, if I'm doing this, putting in this work, I want to know what the company offers me and what they go give me. I'm not sure how it's going to go yet, but so far I heard that Werner is a good company to start off with. And I'm not just saying that because I decided to go there. I'm saying that because I did enough research to understand and know. But you might find better. You might, you know. I'm not saying that you might, but that was just the best option for me at the time. And I'll let y'all know a little bit more once I start. But another thing is, yeah, like, y'all, when y'all get here, like, you know, you gonna be a little nervous, but you'll warm up to it. And like, for me, like, honestly, like, my orientation experience has been really good. Like, versus all the other companies in my life that I've been through and had orientation and training, like, it was horrible. But like, it would just be like, you know, like, and you watch videos all day, you just be tired, you be ready to go. No, it's not like that. You do stay there from 5 to 4, but I swear that time went by so quick, them whole 3 days, like, actually 2 days, because like I said, we got out today around like 12:30. So yeah, it was a cool experience. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. So if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep them coming, so I can inform my female truckers, you know what I'm saying, and y'all can get in on this sauce and make some money. So like I said, I'm Miss Chocolate, the chocolate of all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more, because who don't like chocolate?